Ghazkull Thraka and the Orks take on the Void Stalkers Space Marines in a new 2,000-point Maelstrom of War Warhammer 40,000 battle report.
Welcome back to Warzone Morloc 40k, the home of fully painted, narrative-driven Warhammer 40,000 battle reports. We're back in the shed with Handsome Patrick. Say hello, Handsome Patrick.
It still makes me laugh when you say fully painted.
You have to, because some people do it with grey plastic, which is an anathema to my very being.
It's upsetting, isn't it?
It is upsetting, and you'll never see it. You'll never see it here. How are you doing?
Pretty good. I've got a fantastic Ork army today, which was painted on commission by Will, one of the owners at Bad Moon Cafe.
Indeed it was.
It is gorgeous, and we'll do some close-ups on Ghazkull, because he's done a fantastic
It is beautiful.
job on that. It
Beautiful
looks
work.
Incredible.
Indeed. So before we go any further, what three things must you do, Patrick, to help support Warzone Morloc?
I always get this wrong.
How can you get it wrong? Every YouTube channel in the whole world says the same three things, so just do it. Like this video if you like it. If you don't, then do the other one.
There's always someone.
There's always someone. We know you are. Secondly,
Subscribe.
Leave some comments. It always says we always get back to you when it comes to the comments.
We're very lonely people as well, so
we don't have lives. We are.
It's nice that someone just wants to talk to us.
Yeah, I am pathetic. Look at me. I am pathetic and I need your love and appreciation. Okay, today we are playing the brand new White Dwarf issued Maelstrom mission. Those of you who remember back in 8th,
it's all we used to play, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good fun because it's completely bizarre swings and roundabouts. You can 1 minute be having to get something in that corner, next minute in this corner. You're flying around, so you have to adapt your lists accordingly.
Huge point scores as well, normally.
Yeah, big points, big swings, big action.
Yeah.
So, and also Patrick has printed off some of the objective cards.
We've spent all morning laminating these after I made them yesterday, especially for the game.
And it didn't annoy us at all.
If you want to download them, there'll be a link below, and you can print off a set. It's a lot easier than trying to roll for the objectives in the book. We'll show you how the new mission works, because I doubt a lot of you have played it so far, but it looks really fun. So we're doing Complex Front today. Complex front. That doesn't bode well for you, does it?
It does not. If it was Simple Front, it would be much
I'll check if
easier.
that's in here later.
Yeah, that's on the page 1.
So there's 6 sets of cards that you can pick from. Here you choose 3 sets, and you draw 3 cards at the start of each turn, and one of them is worth an additional 5 victory points if you score it. As I say, we'll go through it as we play so you get an idea of how it works.
Indeed. So it's going to be the Void Stalkers Space Marines. Those of you who have been with the channel for a while will know my Space Marines from years gone by. I'm bringing them back out the box. It's not a competitive list by any means, and neither are the Orks, frankly. There's just 2 cool lists. I've got aggressors, I've got a dreadnought, I've got a captain. I've just got awesome stuff, outriders, and we've got grots, orcs, knobs, steady on. It's going to be an absolute bloodbath.
How many times are you going to make that joke?
I'm going to. This is going to be
every time.
This is going to be innuendo bingo today, and we're going to have a full house by the time the turn 1 is over. Make sure you check out this shop that we've got on Teespring.
Yeah.
Teespring.
So you can get one of these guys.
You can get Handsome Patrick's t-shirt, body sold separately. And you can also help us on Patreon, as many of you have done recently. You've joined us on Patreon, and it just helps stick a little pound in the pot, and I can help improve the viewing experience on Warzone Morloc. So without further ado,
there is one more announcement we have to make today. We've got a bit of a change.
I'm going to insert a drum roll. Hang on.
We're going to pick Phil
Yeah.
Collins.
Yeah, go.
Triple Helix are now sponsoring us, which you may have seen from our intro. A fantastic online store that do brilliant rates on Warhammer, everything. Please go check them out. They're a fantastic website. We'd really appreciate it.
What's the name again?
Triple Helix War Games.
Check it out. Thank you, Triple Helix, for sponsoring us, and we're going to see some good stuff going forward from them. 2,000 points. Maelstrom 40k mission. Space Marines versus Orcs.
Laminated cards!
Laminated cards, look at it! This is my 2,000 points of Void Stalkers for the very first time on the channel in 9th since our rebirth. We are going in with the upgraded Chapter Master. Here he has the Burning Blade Relic, and the Warlord trait on the Warlord is going to be Paragon of War. We have a Lieutenant, Power Sword, Bolt Pistol, and a Chaplain. 3 troops choices. We've got 10 intercessors there, 5 and 5, 2 of which have got Thunder Hammers. We have a Redemptor Dreadnought with the Gatling Cannon. We have an Impulsor with the Shield Dome. We have a Repulsor Executioner, and over here we've got 3 Outriders. And we've also got an Apothecary there who's been upgraded to the Chief Apothecary. The Chief Apothecary has the Warlord trait Selfless Healer. And that's the list. 2,000 points.
This is my 2,000 points of Orc Goths, and starting with the main man himself, I've got Ghazkull. He's the Warlord.
Yes.
And then my other 2 HQ choices, I have got a Big Mech with a custom force field.
Yes.
And he's got a little personal Grot Oiler with him as well.
Fantastic.
And then I've got the Weird Boy, who's been upgraded to a Warp Head, costing command point. And his 2 psychic powers are Warpath and a Jump. He's got the Relic today, Scorched Git Bones as well, for +1 to cast. And then for my troops choices, everything in here makes you laugh when you say it out loud.
Great.
Yeah, I've got 2 units of boys, 2 20 boy blobs, and a knob in each, boss knob in each, one with a kill saw and the other one with a big chopper. And then 13 Gretchen and Runt Herd to go along with them as well. And then onto elites, I've got 5 mega knobs, 2 power claws, and 3 kill saws in there. Then some knobs on the left hand side, and that is 7 of those, and 1 boss knob with the power claw. They've all got big choppers as well. Then, Pain Boy.
Let's see. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yep. And then rounding off the heavy support choices, I've got the Battle Wagon, upgraded to have the Death Roller on the front, 3 big shooters, Grot Rigger, Kill Cannon, and Lobber. And then I paid a command point for a custom job, which is Fortress, to give it a 5+ invuln and a 3+ armor save. It's also been upgraded to have hard case as well for +1 toughness, so toughness 8.
Oh man.
And then a Gorkanaut as well. And I paid another command point for a custom job on that to give it Sparkly Bits, which is +1 to the ballistic skill. So we're hitting on 4s instead of 5s. It's quite useful on the giant Gatling cannon it has. And then lastly, I've got 1 Death Dread. And that has got 2 claws and 2 swords. So it's mainly a melee army really. Everything's been upgraded to be punchy, and that is 9 command points for me. So we are all set up and ready to go. We are playing Complex Front with Search and Destroy as the deployment zones. So that is a split board through the diagonal, and in this type of game there's 2 territories. You have your own territory and your opponent's territory, and within your territory you also have a deployment zone. So the deployment zones, Search and Destroy, are these bits here.
Yeah, we've just moved the dice, but we marked it so it's like this sort of shape.
Yeah, there's a circle in the middle, and then you have a bit in the corner.
And the territory is just a line dividing the diagonal of the board.
Yep.
Wonderful.
And then each player has to alternate taking turns to put an objective marker down. They have to be outside the deployment zone, but within the territory. So Bill's put 1, 2, 3 here.
Yeah, thank you Games Workshop for these lovely limited edition token coins.
Just the £100 or something.
Yeah, we didn't get them for free, we paid for their nose.
And then I've put mine kind of parallel to them as well.
Yeah. This one will be interesting. Number 6.
And then to make up the game, you select 3 of the different sets of, don't worry about that,
Your Pepsi.
objectives.
So there are 6 sets of cards in the packs.
Yep.
And you draw 3 categories of cards.
And each one has 6 in it.
Yeah. Okay.
And then, as part of Complex Front, you can select one of these that you get an extra 5 points if you achieve. So we both picked Holding the Line for that.
Yeah.
And then what we'll do is we'll shuffle these up, turn them around, and at the beginning of the turn, we'll draw 3 cards, and that will be what we have to achieve. Like that.
Simple.
I will shuffle those, I won't be cheating, don't worry. Friendly game, friendly game.
Yeah, you know. Okay, so deployments.
You go first.
I'll go first. So look on this side. It's rough and ready. We're waiting just for a bloodbath, really. Obviously, with the obscuring terrain here, we're treating this as one piece of obscuring terrain here.
Yeah.
And obviously, everything else is obscuring because it's over 5 inches in height. So
some ruins as well.
And some ruins as well. I've got a squad of 10 there with the chaplain. My outriders are at the back there, just screening, ready for the jump. We've got the repulsor executioner hidden behind there. I've got 5 dudes inside. I know they're negating the use of obscuring, so they are shootable, but it's just so they can push forward and get onto objectives as and when. On this side, I've got my aggressors being buffed by my apothecary, a squad of 5 there. And within the impulsor, which is being flanked by the dreadnought there, is the Hall of Heroes. Behold, the chapter master and the blade guard and a lieutenant are all inside, ready to go and take on the big dog. We'll talk about the big dog.
Ghazkull is back here. I've hidden him behind this rock just because I don't want him killed. I know he can only take 4 wounds, but best if he at least makes it through the first turn unscathed. Behind him, he's got 20 boys and the knob, and then another set of 20 over here with the warp head here,
Okay.
and the pain boy in between. Around here, I've also got the Gretchen,
Yeah.
and then a Death Dread, just here,
Yes.
and the wagon here, and then annoyingly, I couldn't get the Gorkanaut obscured because he's 18 wounds, so he's just pushed up to the end. Hopefully, he can survive. He's got the
Big mech.
Big mech inside with a custom force field, and when he embarks in a transport, the transport gets the force field. So at least he's got a 5 up. Maybe he can weather the storm.
Maybe.
Inside the Gorkanaut, I have the 8 knobs, and then I've got the mechs here as well, and they count as 2 models each. So that takes them pretty much up to the full transport capacity of 20. And it's not in the Gorkanaut, sorry. It's in the
big
in the
truck.
wagon. Yep.
Awesome. So it is now time to roll off to see who goes first, I believe.
Yes. Got a really horrible orc dice.
Yeah,
which is the same colour as this.
If anyone can read the face of this, we might do it for 1 turn for novelty value. Here we go. It's a strong Warzone
2
Morloc
6s!
Oh no, low away. Okay, roll again. Roll again. Of course, no one can read
Another
your dice.
5! And another 5!
Oh, yeah, I don't believe you. I can't even read your dice, so we don't even know. Oh, I've hit the 1.
A 3.
So you will be going first.
Yes.
Orcs, turn 1.
Okay, so we've drawn our objectives and finished my movement phase.
Let's have a look at what objectives you drew.
I've got tactical objective 2, so this is worth 5 points extra for me. 5 VP if there are no enemy units wholly within your territory that are not in engagement range. Quite difficult, but I think if I can get rid of that repulsor, then I might be able to score it.
Yeah, the impulsor. Yeah, that would have been my throwaway thing to get that. Deny you those 10.
And then I've got crippling blow. At the end of the turn, score 5 VP if you cause an enemy monster or vehicle to drop a damage table. Another reason to go after the impulsor.
Yeah.
And then expelled 5 VP if there are no enemy units in 2 or more table quarters. That's quite a difficult one. But, we'll see how we get on with that.
Okay.
So what have you got?
I drew full back position, 5 VP if you hold an objective marker within your own territory at the end of the battle round, which is also my extra one.
Yep.
So
extra 5 VP.
Yeah. On heroic deeds, I drew leading the charge, 5 VP if a character destroyed an enemy unit with an attack and made a charge or heroic intervention.
Quite difficult, that one.
Yeah. And then eradication, I drew break their will, 5 VP if 3 or more enemy models are destroyed by morale this phase.
That's going to be quite tough.
That's tricky.
The orcs fail morale.
They do, but I've got to get to them first, and in turn 1, that's not always that easy, is it?
No.
So,
So I've moved my battle wagon up. At the
Yes.
moment, he's got a 7-inch charge against the Impulsor.
uh-oh.
The Gorkanauts come round as well. Over here, the Death Dread just moved a bit further forward, but tucked in behind some obscuring terrain. Gaz has come through into the middle, and the boys have moved up through. They only rolled a 1 on their advance, they didn't keep up. And I've held this boys squad here as well, hoping to jump them with a bit of luck in the psychic phase.
Yeah.
And I realise I haven't moved my Grots,
Grots.
but I'll do that in a second.
Okay, nice
Forgot
one.
about
So
that. But I'll do
into
some
the
psychic. So using my Warp Head, he's got +3 to his cast at the moment.
Yes.
So looking for a 7 for... First I'll do Warpath to give them +1 attack. So that goes off.
Does it? Who
on an
knows? Who knows? Because we can't see.
Is it really bad? Because I'll change dice.
It's pretty bad. man.
Okay, I'll do this because
Yeah.
I like the dice. I'll do this last
Yeah.
psychic power, then
Do,
I'll change
do
dice.
turn 1 with them, and then we'll burn them in a furnace.
Okay, and then to jump, which is on an 8 +3 goes to 11. So doesn't perils, but does get it to jump off. So I'll
Reroll?
find if I can put them down anywhere. Come back to you.
Nice.
I've not got much shooting, but I'll try and do some wounds on the Impulsor if I
Yeah,
can.
okay.
So I'll start with a battle wagon. The lobber doesn't need line of sight, so he'll go over into this
Oh Lord!
unit here. But the 3 big shooters and the kill cannon are going to have to go into the
No.
Impulsor.
You can't do that. I played a stratagem saying Pat can't roll dice today.
I hate that strategy.
It's a lot of point. It's 3 CP.
Never works.
No.
So I'll just do the kill cannon because the other one's sort of
Kill
insignificant.
cannon.
So D6 shots.
Oh, it's a good
5.
roll.
Looking for 5s and 6s. And Daka 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 there.
Daka Daka Daka.
Nope.
It only works if you say the whole name of it 3 times.
Okay. Like the
So-
Candy Man in the mirror.
Kind of.
And this is strength 8. So looking for 3s to wound. No wounds there.
Oh Lord, I got away with that. So with the rest of the shooting,
That's customary with Orcs.
they couldn't hit a barn door with a baseball bat.
They had a great time doing it though.
Yeah, they thoroughly enjoyed themselves, but big shooters...
Nil point.
They made their saves, and they made their saves.
Yeah. So moving on to the Gorkanaut.
Yeah, here we go.
He's got 18 shots, strength 6, but nothing. Everything's obscured over here, so I'm just going to have to go into the Impulsor again. So Gorkanaut is going to put everything into the Impulsor, the rockets and the Mega Gatler thing.
Yeah.
I'll do on camera. So I'll start with the rockets, and I'm going to spend 2 CP for more Daka as well. So Daka 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 goes off on 5s and 6s, not just 6s.
Wisdom.
See if I can get something done. So
Yeah.
looking for 4s because he's got sparkly bits on him. This is with the rockets first. Just 1 hit and then a 3 to wound because of strength 8. So 1 wound there at your invuln.
So it's a 5+ save for the Impulsor. Oh no, 1 goes through.
Okay, and that is just flat 3 damage on that.
Flat 3, right?
Yeah.
Tasty. So random rocket spirals out of control and smashes through the Impulsor field.
Awesome!
It's so awesome!
We hit something!
Oh my god!
Now looking for 4s with the Deathstorm Mega Shooter, it is. And then some extra shots on the 5s.
Only you
and-
could shoot orcs accurately, Patrick.
Look how many 5s, so the extra
Yeah,
Daka
so
is paid
Dakas.
off there. Extra for Daka Daka Daka. Great.
You got a couple more there?
Yep.
3 or 4 more.
Unfortunately, it's low strength for this. It would have been a lot better if it was strength 7. So I'm looking for 5s and 6s to wound, annoyingly. 5s and 6s to wound here. Looks like a couple.
Yeah, a few. Not many.
3, 6 wounds at AP -1. So 6 4-up saves on the Impulsor there.
6 4-up saves. Oh lord.
So it drops 4.
Yeah.
So it's dropped 7 in total. That's not bad.
Very
Done
good.
some damage
Very
to
good.
it.
So we're back with the rest of the shooting from the big shooters from the Gorkanaut.
Yeah, 2 twin big shooters went in, not expecting to do any damage, but managed to get 3 wounds through. And as you can see from the skull here,
Yeah, I am down to 1 wound because I rolled a classic Bill roll, which I even spared you. And yeah, I've got 1 wound left on the Impulsor, which is a right pain.
onto my charge phase, I've got just the battle wagon going into the impulsor. I'm going to spend 2 CP on ramming speed, which gives me a 3d6 charge, and on a 2+, I do a mortal wounds to the impulsor.
So based on that, I'm not going to bother with the repulsor field thing.
Yeah,
because it's an absolute waste, and it's got 1 wound left, so you're just going to chop it to bits and blow me up.
Okay, so I'm looking for a 7-inch charge, which I get.
Yeah, you can't actually go across the bushes. Is that all right?
Yeah, this has real issues with mowing the lawn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no!
And then on a 2+, it does D3 mortal wounds. So that, and it's only got 1 wound left. So does it explode?
Let's find out. No, luckily.
Okay.
So I'll get the guys out and then take it away. So the command card I have disembarked from the smashed up impulsor.
You just roll and then you pick if there's any ones, but hopefully no ones.
Naturally, there's 2 ones.
So the captain and the lieutenant? Or...
Yeah. So brave, so what's his face? Mutton Chops is dead. And also Techno Viking Blade Guard is dead. Leaving these guys alive, and also the impulsor is removed from play.
Yeah, good turn. Has some fun doing that. That's pretty cool.
He did.
And yeah, I've taken a vehicle down a bracket at the end of the turn, so that's got me 5.
A bracket? You've taken it off of this.
All of the brackets.
This mortal coil.
Yeah.
Good work from Patrick there. See what I can pull back. Do you score now or at the end of the battle round?
That one's at the end of the turn. 5 victory points.
So 5-0 to Patrick. Space Marines, turn 1. Some epic shots coming in. The Dreadnought has moved forwards towards the battle wagon.
It's kind of run into a roadblock now, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's come down.
Drove into the impulsor.
Death Valley, innit? Death Valley.
Now it's come face to face with a Redemptor Dreadnought.
Over on this side, the Repulsor's Executioners moved back a little bit just so we can get line of sight through the valley to get some shots. I did look at trying to get an angle on the Gorkanaut over there, but it is obscured by several pieces of terrain and that.
Just line of sight obscured?
Line of sight, sorry, yeah. The bikes made a 30-inch move at the start, but then I pulled them back, knowing the rules. Over there, trust to try and deny the board quarters objective from Patrick.
Yeah, that would have... Oh, this one. 5 EP if there are no enemy units in 2 or more table quarters at the end of the battle round. So I nearly had it, but he advanced the bikes over here, so that's denied me 5 points there.
The turbo boost or turbo charge built-in 6-inch advance there. I haven't moved those guys yet. I might have to give them a little shift on as well. We shall see. And that's where we stand. Oh, the aggressors punched up here. They advanced, waiting for the impending arrival of the Orc Dread there.
You forgot to roll for your litany as well.
Indeed.
So that goes off on a 3+.
Watch this. Nailed it.
So I don't know where he is, but
he's here, buffing out.
So they get a 2+ to charge.
All right. Just to finish up a bit of movement there, the guys here, the squad, have moved to the left. I was going to pass through the rock, but it would leave me a bit strung out and then on offer from the Orcs. So a couple of guys will get some shooting off. And also the Chapter Master's putting his buff onto the Dreadnought to hopefully do some damage to the battle wagon. Okay, first up to shoot is going to be the Repulsor Executioner. Everything is going into the battle wagon, as it's the only thing on offer. I'm paying 1 CP as they're Ultramarines, and I'm using Martial Precision, which means one of the shots will go will automatically hit. These 3 hitting on 3s.
Yep. 2 hits.
Yeah, so 3 in total. Strength 12.
Toughness 8. So 3s.
3s to wound.
3 wounds.
All right.
And then I have got 5 up saves because I've got Fortress on there.
Fortress.
So 1 saved, and it's 2
D3 plus 3.
6, yeah.
Here we go.
So that is for 10 damage.
10 damage, that'll do me.
Straight
How many wounds has it got?
16, I believe, so down to 6.
Okay.
And then you got some shots off camera, have you?
Yeah, I'll do all the rest of the incidental small arms fire. We'll go into it and we'll do that to spare your eyes and ears. Okay, all the rest of the shooting from the Executioner went into it, taking off just 1 more wound, putting it down to
5 now.
5. Okay, the Redemptor Dread is going to shoot everything into the battle wagon. It has been blessed by the Chapter Master, who's inspired him to reroll everything. Hitting on 3s. And for once I can say I'm re-rolling. Alright.
Yeah, nice.
5s and 6s to wound, re-rolling 1s because of the lieutenant. That's probably a good thing because we've got a few there. Alright.
5s and 6s. So I need 5s to save because it's AP -2 in the Devastator Doctrine now. So I need to make 2 5s and 6s from this or it goes. Save 3, so it's down to 1 wound.
Wow.
We got an Icarus to go.
Icarus rocket pod.
3s re-rolling.
Alright.
And then 5s. Re-rolling 1s.
No.
Okay.
So 2 have gone through.
AP -2. Devastator Doctrine, so 5s. Nope. And does he explode?
Oh, please don't explode.
No.
Okay, so the truck has been destroyed and the models inside have been placed. Do they die?
1 does die, yeah.
Just the 1. I think you got away with that.
Yeah. Let's take... I can't really shorten the charge. I'll just take this off.
Okay. Next up to shoot is this squad of intercessors. They're going to shoot into the Mega Knobs. Here we go. Looking for 3s to hit. Rapid firing. That's a lot of 2s.
No 1s because you've got the Chapter Master there. Oh,
Yeah.
never mind. And then 4s because it's only toughness 4. So 2. AP -1. So 3 up save on the Mega Knobs. Passed.
Great. And 7 of the guys over here can shoot around the obscuring terrain into the Mega Knobs. So here we go, hitting on 3s again. And to wound.
4s.
Not many.
4.
4.
So 4 3 up saves on the Mega Knobs. So 1's down to 1 wound.
We've just shot with the aggressors into the knobs over here. We're taking out another bunch of them, leaving them with only 3.
Yeah.
So it has
Killed
elongated.
4 of them, didn't you?
So in order to score my tactical objective card, I do need to kill a unit with a character, I believe. So I want my Warlord to get in there with his burning blade, but naturally Pat's pulled away from the front, elongating that charge distance, so we'll see what I can do in the fight phase. I'm going to roll for my captain to get in first into the knobs there, because I don't think there's much risk of Overwatch, so we're looking for an 8.
Yep.
Here we go. It's a 3. I'm going to command point re-roll that. Come on. Come on. This woeful.
No, not
woeful.
today.
Okay, I'm going to now go in with the Blade Guard veterans, or veteran, because he's on his own now.
Just into the knobs?
Just into the knobs, yeah.
7 is enough.
He's in. Okay, Dreadnought's looking for a big 6 to get into the Mega Knobs. He does it with abundance with a 9. Let's put him there.
Blocks off the captain a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, it screens them a little bit. And then over here, see if they can get fully encircled with the guys over here. I think we were looking for
That's a 7.
a 7. Here we go. With a 7, they're in.
Nice.
Patrick was very gracious in letting me charge my lieutenant in. We made a space. He's in there, and being a character, he can hopefully try and do some damage on the Orc knobs. But everything else has got in.
It's a tough way to pick because obviously you've got this threat, but it's 5 victory points if you do this one, isn't it?
Yeah. So playing a game of point scoring, and we just want to see stuff die and blow up. So we're going to go in, I think, with the lieutenant first. 5 attacks, hitting on 2s. All but 1.
Wounding on 3s. Killing on 3s. 3 dead.
He's done it.
5 points.
He's done it. 4 points, Joe.
I'm going to get my own back now.
Yeah, I know you are, because you're going to interrupt and mulch my army. But I
Okay.
saw some points. Now are you proud
Points
of
on the
me,
board.
father?
Points on the board.
Now are you proud of me? You're paying the points to interrupt in combat.
Yeah. And all of them are going to go into the intercessors.
It's traditional at this point that we do the Street Fighter 2 Turbo pause sound effect. Din, din, din. Interrupt.
So I've got 3 saws and 2 claws into there. So I'll do the saws first.
This is into the intercessors.
Yeah. -1 to hit, annoyingly, because they're sort of unwieldy. So 4s to hit. And with Goffs, any 6s get an additional hit.
Best clan.
Nope. And then 2s to wound. As it's ×2 strength. So that is 5 wounds at AP -4, so that's 5 dead.
Oh, Lord. 2 claws coming in next.
Looking for 4s and extra Daka. Nope. And then 2s again. So 3, and that is AP -3. So you get 6 ups on this one.
Yeah, watch this. None.
And they're D3 per one.
Uh-oh.
So first one kills one.
Yes, good.
Second one kills one.
That's not so good either.
Third one kills one.
Oh, good.
So Bill and I had a discussion where I said, be careful what you charge in here because I will interrupt.
Yeah.
She said, I don't care.
I don't care, because I'm feeling a bit saucy, a bit reckless today.
As long as the hammer's still there.
Well, it's a Warhammer, mate. It's the name of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was a mistake. But, you know, who cares? So here we go. The Dreadnought's going to seek some revenge from killing his much younger brethren. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling because he was buffed by the Chapter Master. So 2 to re-roll there. All hits. Wounding on 2s.
Rerolling 1s because of Lieutenant.
Yes.
Or nearly a clean sweep. So AP -3 on that.
AP -3, and it's D3 plus 3 damage.
So each one's going to kill a Mega Knob. So I am looking for 5 up saves here. Made 2.
Oh.
So first one kills a guy who is on 1 wound, and the next one kills a guy as well.
Yeah, it's not so hot.
What have I taken there? I quite like the saws actually, so I'll take. I've got to take him because he's dead anyway, and a power claw.
So the Thunder Hammer attacks are going in now, having piled in, hitting on 3.
4s.
Oh, 4s. Nothing.
Nothing there.
Oh. Yeah, okay, and then it's the other 3 attacks from the other fellow who's decided to get a couple of hits in.
And then 4s. 2 wounds, no AP, so 2 up saves. Takes a wound off 1.
Who swings and misses 4 times with a hammer? I'll tell you who does. This guy.
Okay, so morale phase, I've lost 2 knobs here. So on a 6, I fail. Nope, pass. And Bill's lost 8 Marines. Their leadership 8 normally, +1 for Ultramarines, so 9. So on a 2+. Fine, both passed. Staying strong in combat.
Staying strong with the 1s.
Now we're going on to scoring. So,
okay, so at the end of the battle round, Pat, what have you scored?
5 VPs +10 because you didn't make it past this line here.
Yeah.
So 10 for that. 5 for dropping a damage table, killing the Impulsor. But you did get into table quarters, so I don't score that. So 15 for me.
Good start. And on my side, I get 10 for my holding the line one as well.
Yep. Character destroyed a unit.
Yeah, the Lieutenant got stuck in.
And didn't get anything for morale.
No, so 15 all?
15 all, yeah.
Battle round 1, 15 all.
That was awesome.
That was brutal, brutal. Going
Really,
into...
like turn 1 on this has been crazy.
Yeah.
The last few games we played on the GT mission pack, it's like, oh, don't commit, don't do this.
Turn
don't
1's
do that.
over in 30 seconds.
Now it's like, this is the dead pile after turn 1.
Yeah, everything's gone.
Maybe it's just Orks though.
Could be a short video.
So
Let's
these
find
all
out.
go to the bottom, and we're going to draw 3 new cards each.
All right.
With the first one worth double.
Turn 2, Patrick.
Yeah, I've got an extra command point up to 7. Draw my 3 cards. At the end of the turn, score 5 VP if an enemy unit was destroyed and any model in that unit was in your territory. Bill hasn't got anything in my territory, so...
That's not likely to be scored.
I'll score that one right now. 5 VP if you destroy an enemy monster or vehicle using 3 or more units that phase. I think that's a difficult one as well. Don't think I can get that one off.
No, it's tricky.
3 or more units makes that really tough.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. And area denial, 5 VP if no enemy models are within the 6 inches of the centre at the end of the battle round. So,
Looking in the
centres
centre.
here, it's, I believe, the captain and the intercessors here. I've got a 7-inch charge with the Death Dread into the intercessors, but that captain, I think, is stubborn there.
He ain't going nowhere.
No.
Unless I do something stupid, which is what I will do, because I'm stupid.
It could happen.
Yeah, and the cards that I drew, hold your ground, 5 victory points if I control objective marker 2 within my territory at the start of the battle round.
That's 10 points, that one as well.
And number 2 is currently
Conveniently here.
right there.
And I can't get round here either to try and kill those intercessors with this.
Yeah, they're kind of, because they're in combat, there's sort of a bit of a move block going on over there. Okay, and next one, 5 victory points if a character model destroys another character, enemy character presumably, with an attack. And thirdly, 5 victory points if I destroy 20 models or more per turn.
Well, yeah, that's an easy one to do with against the boys, isn't it? So
You think so, but I'll mess it up somehow. But let's crack on. So you want to show us your movement?
Yeah. Orks moved up. I've kind of been bottlenecked into here and I can't get through because of the Dreadnought on this ongoing combat. Boys have moved round. Gaz has moved round as well. The mechs come out to give them a 5+, feel no pain. Painboy advanced up into here as well. Over here, these Orks move forward. And over here, the Death Dread move around the corner to try and charge over here.
Uh-oh.
That's it for now.
Okay.
Rest staying in combat. So
Got some psychics to do?
yeah, I'll try Warpath on here for +3. That goes off on a Perils.
Oh no.
So he's going to take D3 mortal wounds for 3.
So he's got 4 wounds.
He's got 1 wound left. And then to jump goes off on an 8. Doesn't take any wounds there. So he is down to 1 wound. And I can move this unit with the extra attack on 9 inches away anywhere.
Ah.
I think I'll try and get rid of some bikes. Ghazkull's going to shoot the Blade Guard down here. And if you want to zoom in on him, he's looking particularly awesome right now.
An enraged Ghazkull.
Looking head over the top of these guys. He's massive.
Hang on, let's just try and get some of the cool angles.
Shooting down into that Blade Guard's exposed back.
Beautiful.
12 shots with Mork's Roar. Looking for 5s. And 4 hits so far with 3 Dackers. Dackers. And then 3s to wound. So 2 wounds, AP -1, but he gets +1 for a Storm Shield, so 3 ups. Takes a wound.
Takes 1.
They shot into the back of the Blade Guard, only the ones that could see didn't manage to do anything.
Yeah.
And then this big lot shot into the bikes.
They scored 6 wounds, but I managed to save all of them. Believe
yeah.
it or not. I know you won't believe it because it wasn't captured on video, but I swear on me man.
These guys?
The Gorkanaut.
Into the aggressors down the end. I'll pay another 2 for more Dacker, drop me down to 5.
Yeah.
So 2 rockets into them.
2 rockets. Here we go.
2 hits, both with more Dacker.
Bit of housekeeping, Patrick.
Nothing there. And 2s to wound. 2 wounds. I think it might be AP -4 on her.
Oh lord. That's 2 5-up saves on the aggressors. 1 saved, 1 goes through.
And you get a 6+ feel no pain because the apothecary behind.
Oh,
three
right.
3 of them you can roll.
Oh, so 1. It's a 3 and a 2.
So 1 aggressor's dead.
I will take that one. Deathstorm Mega Cannon. Who's this into? The aggressors as well.
The aggressors as well. So looking for 4s.
So there's extra Dacker coming with 8 dice.
Dacker. So there we go.
Good shooting with the shiny gubbins.
Looking for 3s to wound. Not so good there. But still 7, AP -1 on them, so 4 up saves.
On the aggressors, 4 up saves. Or another 3 have
go
gone
through.
through. Yeah.
They're 1 damage each, so 3 6 up, feel no pains. So 1
Another
save,
one's reduced.
keeps 1 alive on 1 wound.
We'll put that on that guy there. Okay, so the rest of the fire went into the aggressors, but not really doing too much. I managed to get the apothecary saves on some of it.
Yeah, heartbroken, because you need to kill 2 aggressors these days to actually end up killing 1 with his chief apothecary round, because he'll bring 1 back and heal the other 1 back to 4 wounds. Gorkanaut's just going into the lieutenant, so it's unfailable. And then the boys are going into the Blade Guard.
The boys?
Yep, they're in.
Alright. Over here we're looking for a 7-inch charge for the Dread into the intercessors.
6.
It's a 6
Goes, with Here We Go, because it's not a command reroll, you can pick any dice you want to reroll.
Nice.
So reroll this one, and he goes in.
Nice roll there, I like that.
And then over here, this lot of boys need a 9-inch into the bikes.
That's what she said.
It goes in.
Alright, get the shuffle and push them forth. Okay, first of the attacks.
Pilot moves.
The mob charged the bikes, 80 attacks.
Yeah.
And you did how many wounds? to the
I must
bikes?
have done at least 20 wounds, but you just pulled off so many saves,
Yeah, I had
didn't
some
you?
disgusting saves. So we've killed 1 bike and 1 is down to 2 wounds remaining.
Yeah. Even the Power Claw only got 1 through,
Yeah.
and it rolled a 1 on damage, so disappointing there.
And now it's.
And I'm glad you didn't have to watch it.
Yeah, you've saved yourself about an hour. Over here, it's opportunities to interrupt we've discussed. Now,
Tactically,
it's absolute waste of time. But thematically, this Blade Guard veteran, who is my hero, my favourite painted model, is going to die.
You can feel someone battering on his back.
Yeah, he's like, can you smell something? He's going to turn around and he's going to fight first and try and kill a few orcs on his way out the door. Because that's what a Space Marine hero would do, is it not?
I agree with you.
Okay, so
I can't argue with that.
Blade Guard Veteran Sergeant has 4 attacks plus 1 because he was charged. Hitting on
Threes.
Nice. Got 4 strong hits.
Wounding on 3s. Rerolling 1s because the lieutenant right next to him. Back to back.
Plate to plate.
That is 3 dead.
3 dead orcs.
They get 6 plus feel, no pains each. First one. Second one. Third one. So 3 dead orcs. For 2 command points.
Yeah.
You tell me if that's a good deal.
It is a good deal because he's killed something.
Yeah. He must survive.
He's a leader. We're in with the Death Dread. We're attacking the intercessors.
So 2 attacks base, plus 2 for the dread swords and another 2 for the claws. So do the swords first. So looking for 3s to hit. And Goffs for a 6. Nope. And then 2s to wound. So that's 4 wounds at AP minus 2. So 5 up saves on those intercessors.
Here we go. None.
So that is 4 dead because they're flat 2 damage.
Oh lord.
And then 2 attacks with the claws, looking for 3s. Only 1 hit, 2 to wound. And that's AP minus 3, so 6 up on that one.
He's gone.
Yeah.
The can has wrecked a whole squad.
I think he's getting punched to death by some aggressors, surely, though.
Well, fingers crossed.
I'm going to take a can opener to him. So, last units, the boys will go into the dude face.
Duty McDude face.
I'll probably do that off camera as well.
Yeah, we're calling him L'Oreal.
It's actually, because of the way it's bottleneck, not that many attacks to him, so...
Okay. As predicted, Captain Commander L'Oreal was killed by the orc mob. And
Thousands overrunning him.
Yeah. He died well.
And now...
The lieutenant...
It happens. He's picked up by his
Hello,
head.
little man. Hello, small child.
It's just his head in that claw, and he's going to lift him
All
off
he's got
the
to
ground.
do is go... squeeze his head off.
3s there, then 2s to wound. Okay, so 10 wounds, AP minus 2, 10 5 ups.
Wow. Does the lieutenant tank these 5 up saves? He does not.
No, he
And
takes 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 damage.
Yeah. Okay, he's dead. My turn to attack. So the dreadnought. I've got a selection of targets. I've gone for the biggest because I'm thinking like an orc. So the dreadnought is going to swing his mighty fist, hitting on 3s.
And you still got chapter master rerolls.
Didn't need them.
And then strength 14 against toughness 8, so 3s to wound. 2 wounds.
Yeah, 2 have gone through. The lieutenant, being dead, cannot buff me today.
AP minus 3, so 6 up saves on this. Save 1, so D3 plus 3.
6 damage.
Full 6, down to 12, I believe.
Just clearing up on the assault phase, the knobs, mega knobs, turned and crushed the intercessors into pink or purple paste. Over on this side, the bikes managed to get a couple more.
A bit disappointing rolls off the bikes. They got 2 wounds through, didn't
although
they?
I survived a lot, they obviously dazed and hurt enough to not do too much, so they killed 2 orcs.
Yeah, just 2.
Just 2. But the turn is not over yet because Patrick is paying 3 command points to do what?
It is called Get Stuck In, lads.
Get stuck in, lads, of course.
So they're all going to fight again.
So over here, with the 3 CP, get stuck in, lads. They managed to wipe out the last
Only by 1
of
wound.
the bikes. By 1 wound.
Just
yeah,
overkill by 1 wound.
they did it, but just.
Yeah.
See ya. The scores, Patrick.
I did some really great killing, but
Look at the dead pile, excuse the healthy food, I'm going to move those, is substantial.
I'll tell you what's really good against Space Marines with Orks. It's these kill source because they're flat 2 damage.
Yeah.
And it means they just wipe them out. So
Yeah,
on here and here, as soon as they go into anything, they annihilate them.
Yeah. They were
Yeah.
really good.
Also, it turns out Gorkanaut can squish a lieutenant pretty easily.
Yeah, it just snipped his head off with his fingers just for a laugh.
Terrible cards for me. I mean, 0 points though, but
So the current score, Patrick?
still 15-0.
15-0 going into Space Marines, turn 2. The Repulsor Executioner has moved over to the left to allow the Ultramarine successor chapter, the Void Stalkers, Intercessors to push forward.
I think I was eating in that. My camera mic was on. I'm gonna start again.
Okay.
Didn't really need that.
Try again. Is your mic on?
I've turned it off now.
Oh, okay.
As I realised it was happening.
Right, I'll carry on. Turn 2 for the Void Stalkers. The Executioner has shifted to the left to allow some space for all of the small arms fire to shoot at the Orks over there. Because this turn I need to kill 20 models. Let's see what we can do. Over here the aggressors are pushed forward. The Dreadnought remains in combat. Oh, over here also, one he got revived and he came back to life. Amazing investment is the Chief Apothecary. And over here it may seem like a suicide maneuver, but my tactical objective card is to hold objective 2 by the end of my turn. So the chaplain has rushed forward and he can be bellowing prayers and litanies on whatever he wants, but he's going to die. But he'll score me, it's worth 10 victory points to me. So no psychics will go straight onto the shooting. Okay, we're into the shooting phase. The Intercessors are going to shoot first against the Orks over there. Being Ultramarine successor, we're shooting twice.
Yep. Hitting on 3s.
Yeah, we've done well.
And then 4s.
4's to wound.
AP -2, so that's 3 dead. 4 dead.
And then we're going to go in with the Repulsor Executioner. So it's 4 shots. This is all against the Orc mob over there. I know I've got no high value targets for the
No.
big long cannon steady on. So it's going to be 4 hits.
2s to wound, 2s to kill. So that's another 4 dead.
How many is that now? 8.
Yep. I'll keep a count, shall I?
Yeah.
8 killed so
Over
far.
there in the desert in the corner, which looks very barren, used to be full of Orcs, but they were hacked down by the predatory shooting of the tank commander. All the small arms fire going into it, taking it down to a man, apart from one guy who was finished off by the captain. The
Captain
master.
killed the knob, didn't he?
Yeah, steady on. That sounds like a great album. The Dreadnought in the shooting phase, he's in combat, so he chose to shoot at the Orcs, and he managed to hose down enough of them to push me over the 20 person limit, scoring me my tactical objective card. They did tank a lot though with the custom force field and the mech,
Yeah.
did they not?
Yeah, they did. Because of the pain boy
The paintball done really well and the force
5+
field. So
against range shooting.
where those
So
guys
only
over there
killed-
got
he only killed
hosed down.
3. Yeah.
Yeah, only got 3, but 3 only need 2. 2 is all you need.
And you've killed enough now.
Over here, the aggressors made 48 shooting attacks against the Death Dread, taking a measly 2 wounds off it, but we're hoping for some hot fisting action later on.
Oh, that's terrible.
Okay, in the charge phase, the aggressors made it into combat with a strong couple of inches into the Death Dread, and the Chapter Master has charged into the Mega Knobs to try and use the Burning Blade. But we're going to go in with the aggressors first, hitting on 3s.
4's for -1.
Oh,
from
4s
wielder,
because of the fist. Looking at 3s to wound. 8 powerful fists.
So I need to make 6 ups here. Seems unlikely.
If anyone can do it, you can.
Nope. So he takes 12 damage, enough to kill him. And does he explode on a 6? A 5. It's a 6 to explode. So no, that's just a Death Dread gone.
Okay, cool. Do you deign to interrupt the combat?
I don't think it's worth it really because the Dreadnought reduces damage by 1, and I'm only going to get a couple of attacks into the captain. So
In
I'll
which
leave
case, I will leave the Chapter Master to start hacking away.
it. Yes.
The Chapter Master is attacking the Mega Knobs. 6 attacks, hitting on 3s.
2s.
2s, hitting on 2s.
Wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s.
And 6s are mortal wounds. No.
There's no 6s there, so it's just
And
4 gone through.
8 -5, so no
Yeah.
save. Even
This
though
is the
they've got
Burning
base
Blade.
2 up, and it's 2 damage. So first 2 kill that guy, and the next 2 kill that guy.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Okay,
Now it's my turn.
so the Gorkanaut's getting stuck in.
Into the Dreadnought. See if we can do some
You make
wounds.
me sick.
3s. Oh, that's bad. And then 2s. So 4 at AP -4, so goes straight through.
Good.
And 4d6 damage.
Oh no.
Oh, it's bad.
Oh, that is a terrible roll.
Yeah, that's 1 damage, that one. Oh, that's 1. I'll spend a command point to reroll this one.
It's because you keep playing with the bush.
Oh, it's another 1.
Oh,
No. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. That's it.
Oh, that should have
He
been.
got away lucky on that one.
Should have been detonating.
Yeah. So I think that takes him down to 7.
So the dreadnought being bracketed is now attacking back, hitting on 4s. So 3 have gone through.
And then wounding on 3s. 3 wounds.
Yeah.
AP -3. So
I believe so.
6 up saves. Good one shot him here.
I hope so.
Yep. So it's
3
done
D3
9 damage.
plus
It's
3.
killed him. He's dead outright.
All right.
And then explodes on a
Here we go.
6.
Typical Warzone Morloc
No.
carnage.
So does detonate though. Doesn't detonate. Sorry.
Doesn't detonate, but is removed from play.
I was sure he'd kill him in before,
Yeah.
but it's just bad luck.
That should have gone your way on that one.
Yeah.
So the boys with the knob managed to get another couple of wounds off the dreadnought.
Yeah, the knob in this squad and some combined attacks took 2 wounds off, and then this mega knob took another wound off the dreadnought as well.
Okay.
So I've got morale on this unit. I think they lost 4, so I'll do the crumping for D3 instead.
Okay.
So they lose 2 more.
Is that when the knob just smashes his own boys up
Yeah.
to restore order?
Yeah.
I love it.
And then I think that's it for morale.
Okay, so looking at the table, decimation.
Yeah. The
Isn't
Orks
it?
don't. I don't know how well Gaz can do. We'll have to see what my cards are like next turn.
Indeed. So looking at the scores, what do you score at the end of this round? Battle round
Didn't
2?
get that one, so nothing
Which one was
destroyed in
that?
my territory.
Yeah.
Didn't destroy an enemy monster or vehicle using 3 units, but I came very close with that.
That would have been a big swing had
Yeah.
the dreadnought died, and it was whiffy dice.
So
which was
close.
unfortunate because that could have been huge.
Yeah, I'd like to see in the new Orc Codex a more reliable fist, because that's D6.
We all would love a more reliable fist.
D3, 4 plus D3 would be better on that,
Yeah.
something like
Okay.
that. And then, but I did get this one in the end because
Yeah.
nothing within 6 of the centre.
Indeed.
So just 5 points for that. Put me on 20. And
I
then
could have consolidated.
Bill?
Should have consolidated my aggressors.
You can do that now if you want. I forgot about that.
Can I?
Yeah, I'll take those points back.
Sorry, man. Because I blew up the dreadnought.
And so you
we-
can move 3 inches
We were too busy dancing with joy.
this way.
Yeah. So they have to move 3 inches. So
Yeah.
that would put them.
In the centre.
Yeah. Sorry, bro.
No, that's fine. So
I'll just call you out.
just 15 on that one. And then what did you score?
I scored 5 victory points for holding objective marker 2 of the chaplain, and because of this particular mission, that was my nominated type of card. That goes to 10 victory points.
Yeah.
Didn't kill a character with a character because
That's such a hard one.
it is very difficult. And then decimation, I've killed more than 20 models in this turn.
About 24, 25, didn't you? In
because
the
I
end?
managed to hose down the boys
Yeah.
with everything.
So that puts you on 30 to my 15. Going into
right.
turn 3.
All right. Orcs turn 3, Pat. What cards did you draw?
I've got 5 VP if you control objective marker 3 within your territory at the end of the round. That's that one
that's
over
this
there.
one over here.
It is worth 10 points, so I might have to go for it.
Psychic shenanigans.
Yeah, it'd have to be a jump, I think.
Yeah.
So I'll give that a go. And then I've got 5 VP if you control more objective markers than your opponents at the end of the battle round. Bill's holding on to 2, so that's going to be quite difficult. And then lastly, 5 VP if your warlord is within 6 inches of the centre at the end of the battle round as well.
So as you can see, there's been a lot of movement on the Orc side.
Yeah.
Let's get to some cinematics, because look at that. Ghazkull has moved and advanced.
Yeah, but he can advance and charge.
Yeah, so he's a powerful beast. He's the size of a Redemptor, and he's looking down the long end of a barrel.
I'm hoping you can kill the Redemptor in combat. That would be nice. And then everything else has kind of moved around. So onto the psychic phase.
Straight in.
It's a dangerous psychic phase for the warphead. He's only got 1 wound left.
It's so fitting. I love the fact that he's just more likely to die.
I'm not going to put Warpath on him. I'm not
come
going to
on.
cast it because it's not worth it. But he's got +2, so to jump, 5, 6, 7, so that goes off, and they're going to move over onto that objective.
Who's
over
that?
there.
The boys.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so we're in with the second power, looking to smite. What are you going to smite?
Just the closest unit. So the Redemptor, looking for a 5, on a 6, and he's got 3 wounds left. So D3 mortal wounds for 2, down to 1.
Oh. Oh. So this is where the Orks ended up after the jump, and
Yeah. Shooting phase.
straight in. Here we
I've
go.
only got Ghazkull to shoot, so he's going to put everything into the captain. Hitting on 6s. Because he advanced, and then another Daka, so 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds, AP -1, so 2 4-ups on the captain.
One goes through.
Taste of blood. 1
Yes.
damage, that's it.
Oh, okay, not so bad. Straight into the charge phase.
Gaz is going into the Redemptor and the captain, so short charge. Double ones won't make it, but he gets to reroll. 7 will.
Behold, the mighty Ghazkull.
Yeah.
Tear the head from the beast.
2 attacks into the Redemptor, 4 attacks into the captain.
Okay.
Captain first, hitting on 2s. Extra attack for Goff.
6, yeah. Nice.
And then wounding on 2s. So that is 5 wounds at AP -4. So you got a 4-up.
Yeah, I think
Iron
so.
Halo.
Let's find out. One goes through.
Does 4 damage, so it's down to 2.
I believe, yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
6 wounds.
Oh, you got away with that one though.
Yeah, massively.
And then 2 into the Redemptor, looking for 2s. And then 2s to wound. 1 wound, AP -4, so straight through, kills him.
On the Dreadnought.
On the Dreadnought, yeah.
Okay, does he explode? Negative. So the Dreadnought is removed from play.
And then there's not much room for Gaz to move there now. So
Chapter Master looking to put on maximum wounds. With the Burning Blade hitting on 2s.
and wounding on 4s, strength 7, toughness 7.
3 have gone through.
AP minus a bunch.
What
Yeah,
was it?
loads.
What was it? Yeah.
So 4-ups. Fails all 3, takes 4 damage because that's the max you can take, down to 8.
indeed.
Say there's no point in heroically intervening with that if anyone spotted it because you can't do any more wounds.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Yeah.
good call, because I'm one of those people that didn't spot it.
So at the moment I
Giving away my secrets.
don't score anything at the end of the turn, but we've given it a go. I should get 10 for that at the end of the battle round anyway.
Indeed. Okay, so it's on to Space Marines turn 3. Space Marines turn 3. As you can see, the aggressors are lining up some shots. They've moved on to objective number 1 against the solo Mega Knob over there. On this side, the Chaplain has left objective number 2, and he's looking to close down the Psyker for my tactical objective. The Intercessors have moved into a road blocking area. They've advanced. And on this side, the Repulsor Executioner is turning the corner to try and get some shots off against Gaz. So first off, the aggressors are going to shoot the Mega Knob. Yeah, he's completely wiped away, scoring me some points, hopefully. Okay, here we go with the Executioner. I'm going to shoot absolutely everything into Gaz because I want to guarantee some powerful hits and wounds. So I'm playing the stratagem again, the auto hit one. So it guarantees me 1 hit, rolling for the other. It's a strong one, so I'm instantly going to command point, reroll that. Hits. Rolling to wound. Yeah. 1's gone through. So can he save Gaz? It's a negative. Command reroll from Patrick. It's still only a 3, so he takes 4 damage. So now in the assault phase, the Chaplain is charging in with a command reroll into the Psyker. He's made it in, and a big load of attacks coming in, hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s, easily managing to destroy him. And so Patrick tidies up with his runt herd, smashing in some Grot's heads. By killing the Psyker, that scored me 5 victory points. I don't believe I score the victory points for this one, as there was nothing in my area, and I certainly didn't use any stratagems to kill anything, so I don't score there. So it's just the 5 for killing the Psyker.
Okay, and on my turn, I've scored 10 victory points for controlling objective marker 3 by jumping the boys onto them, and then 5 VP for controlling more than Bill. And I didn't get the 5 VP for the Warlord in the centre.
And we are into Orks turn 4.
Okay, looking at my draw, I've got 10 VP if I hold objective marker 2 at the end of the battle round, and that's down here with the Grots and the 2 characters, so hopefully you should be able to keep hold of that. Next card, I've got 5 VP if I control more objectives than Bill at the end of the battle round, so I've got the Grots, might be able to get Gaz onto one as well if you can do some crumping. And then finally I'm just going to string these boys back to hold that objective as well.
Yeah, all the way back to that rear objective. Now I get 10 victory points for controlling objective marker 1 at the end of my round, which is currently controlled by my aggressors. We'll see for how long. The second one is 8 victory points if I destroy the enemy warlord. So all I've got to do is kill little Gaz. Should be easy enough. And also 5 victory points for using a vehicle or monster to destroy an enemy unit within that turn. So I've only got the executioner left. He's going to annihilate some poor little orc on his own.
Okay, going straight into my turn then. Shooting with Gaz into the captain in front of him on 2 wounds left. I've got 12 shots, hitting on 5s and rerolling 1s for himself, and then wounding on 3s.
So 5 Iron Halo saves. Not enough. He is absolutely wrecked. Wrecked face. See you around, Captain.
Okay, so did some shots with the Grots off camera. Didn't manage to do anything to the chaplain, unsurprisingly. Straight onto the charge. Gaz into the aggressors. Yep, he's in, no problem. I'm sure they'll be fine, Bill. Okay, 6 attacks with Gaz, hitting on 2s. And rerolling any 1s for himself. And then wounding on 2s. And that is AP minus 4 damage. And I'll command reroll that last one. Just try and finish off the squad. So that is 5 dead aggressors. Poor little aggressors.
So I'm just going to casually remove these massive 3 wound models from the board.
And Gaz, to add insult to injury, is to consolidate into the intercessors and still hold objective 1.
Yeah!
And over here, the Grot's going to charge into the chaplain, just to move block him for a bit. Hopefully they don't all die.
So the Grots naturally did nothing against the mighty chaplain, so we're attacking back now. Hitting on 2s. Strong against the Grots. Wounding on 2s, yeah, there we go. 2 have gone through, still not enough to smash them up.
But really good turn from Gaz. He's come through, stomped through the aggressors. Grots have held up the chaplain. Looks alright so far.
Yeah,
See what Bill can do. So
right.
The games are kind of a bit more even now.
Indeed.
At least.
Let's see what happens. Space Marines turn 4. They're staying in combat. I've moved the apothecary up to try and give them some medical beef and slow down Gaz if I can. I'm unlikely to score holding number 1, which is worth 10 points to me, it's now a write-off. Also, killing the warlord seems to be an impossibility at this stage because he's regenerated up to 7 wounds, and I'd need to do an awful lot.
I like this one.
So what I've done is I have to kill something with a vehicle. It's worth 5 points, so I'm going to bear all my weapons against this little, what is he, the pain boy?
Can you imagine this tank commander? He's trained hundreds and hundreds of years to be an elite vehicle destroying monstrosity. Like,
forward.
Kill this one guy with everything.
It's absolutely, it's embarrassing, but it's got to be done. So, straight with the shooting, I'm going to...
Are you going to use an auto hit strategy?
I am going to, yeah, I've got the command points to do it, so 1 auto hits and 1 super laser also hits.
2 hits.
So 2 go through. Do they wound?
Yes, they do.
They do wound.
How much damage do they do to him?
Horrendous amount of damage, no less.
So 3 plus D3, so 2D3.
For another
4. Okay. So 10, 6 plus feel no pains.
Easy.
Just a couple of 6s. No, he takes
gone.
9 damage. He's obliterated.
Okay. So that's worth 5 for me.
Pistol in combat over here.
Oh yeah, and I've got my pistols with Gaz.
Yeah.
So I'll do those pistols first down here.
5 pistols.
Yeah.
4
hits. 5 to wound.
Yep. No wounds.
Nothing.
1 pistol over here. Hits. 2 to wound. No. He's had such a hard time with Chaplain.
Okay, so that's the end of my shooting, and it's on with some combat.
Yeah. So no charging units. So Gaz first into the intercessors. Twos.
Oh no.
I think he rerolls ones for himself. And then twos to wound, twos to kill. So that's 5 dead incessors.
Thanks for coming, lads. See you around.
Yeah. Oh, you got feel no pains.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he said it coming.
Oh, they're dead.
And that's that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chaplain over here. 4
Yeah.
attacks. No one charged.
He's gonna smash some grots.
Twos and twos. All hit. 3 dead. I think they've got 6 morale, maybe.
Okay,
Let's
go on.
see. Yep, dead.
Oh man. Okay, so that's that.
Yep.
Instead of turn 4, I score 5.
Objective marker 2, score for 10. So that puts me on 35. More objective markers than my opponent. Yep.
Yeah.
So 15. 2 units? No. So just 15 points for me, putting me on 40. And how many did you score? 5?
5.
50 points to 40 going into turn 5.
All right.
That is way closer than I thought it'd be now.
5th and final turn. The cards that Patrick has drawn.
5 VP, but double up to 10 if I hold this one. But unfortunately, I've got nothing near it. 8 VP if the enemy unit with the highest power level was destroyed. So I'd have to go after
You have to destroy the repulsor.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough ask. 5 VP if you have 1 or more units in 2 or more table quarters not in engagement range. So
These orcs are now securing this rear objective. Those guys are over there.
yeah, Gaz is moved up to here. He's going to take some shots off at the chaplain and then try and kill the
In combat.
in combat. So
All right.
start with the shooting phase into the chaplain, hitting on 5s. No dackers this time. Disappointing. And then 3s to wound. Just 1 wound, AP -1.
Safe.
Safe. And then we're going to charge into the repulsor. So in with a 10.
Wonder if I should overwatch.
The most you can do is 3
Yeah, it's not
3
worth it.
damage.
Who's got time for
4
that?
damage. So 6 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s and an extra attack for Goffs on 6. And then wounding on 3s. It's toughness 8, isn't it?
Toughness 8.
Yeah, so 3s to wound. So see if I need to command point it, because AP -4, so it goes straight through. So that is... No, it's 20 damage, isn't it? So it's just dead.
Oh, wow.
Does it explode?
Big point swing for Pat there. Doesn't explode, so it's just removed. Gaz is absolutely on fire.
I can't believe how good he is.
He's a monster.
At the beginning of the game, I just had him sat around at the back, but...
Yeah, he's an absolute monster. In the Space Marines' 5th and final turn, the only objective that I can really play for is this one. I have... sorry, no, it's not. It is this one. I have to cause a wound to Gaz.
This is so cool. How thematic is that?
To win the game, is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
So as the scores stand, I should... If I cause a wound on Gaz, I should win.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to go in with the pistols first.
Hitting on 3s.
I'll do the chaplain first.
You do them at the same time.
Okay, and the apothecary. Both shooting their pistols.
2 hits.
2 hits.
5s to wound.
Nothing.
No wounds.
Nothing. Tension in the war zone.
And he's paid 2 command points to pass the litany.
So I'm looking for
3s.
a 3 on the charge. Snake eyes.
So you can command point reroll.
I'm gonna have
You
to.
can't get double snake. Double. Oh my god!
Makes it
He's
with
made it.
Makes it with a 3 with the litany.
Oh.
I like to do things the hard way. The apothecary. Let's see what it would have been. Oh, 12. So he would get in
Yeah,
as
he's
well.
alright.
Okay, so
5 attacks with the chaplain.
come on. Just 1 wound is all we need.
Hitting on 2s.
Hitting on 2s. All of them have hit.
And wounding on 5s. No
One.
way.
1 has gone through.
So looking for a 4+ to save. Saves.
Oh.
And, do you know what happens now?
You get to interrupt and fight back and kill him.
Yeah. 6 attacks. Extra 1 for Goff. 2s. So he takes 20 damage.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh. That's so sad. didn't get a wound off. So that's the end of the game.
I don't score that one. I scored 8 for killing the repulsor executioner.
Gaz went through it like a can of beans.
And 5 for one or more unit in 2 table quarters. So 13 points.
I think you win by 3 points.
53 points to 50.
Oh, it was a close
We
call.
thought it was over,
Yeah,
didn't we?
Yeah. Gaz is a beast. And
He's so good.
I couldn't wound him. Could I have used command points to re-roll any of the dice? I don't know. But once again...
You obliterated my whole army, and then Gaz just came around the corner.
And then finished my army.
He killed a repulsor executioner, a captain, 3 aggressors, a dreadnought, I think.
Yeah, he done all the work. Look at the dead pile. It's horrendous.
What I've learned from this game is that I want to see the Silent King versus Gaz.
Yeah, that's beastly. And my chaplain not even scratching his paint. Oh, sickening.
Want to see what happens to the chaplain next turn?
Yeah, go on. Okay.
It's exactly the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. You just absolutely smash. Gaz is undefeatable. Thank you everyone for watching. Sorry about the noise issues that we had, the microphone issues. Well, we've done our best to repair it. See you next time in the Warzone pack. Thanks, bye.